On the spot news media, we got the latest news. We don't care about the views, we just representing right. Put local news internationally every night. On the spot, wave that Jamaican flag from left to right. Let's get it right, y'all know the type. We ain't dealing with the hype, we make it take flight.
Yeah, man, my viewers and subscribers, what go on. A blessed and wonderful Thursday morning to each and every person out there tuning into On The Spot News Media. Now, my peeps, I don't know how we do it over on this side each and every morning. We have to give thanks and praise to the Most High Creator for the preservation of life, because life is indeed the greatest. So now the morning, my peeps, I have a few stories to share with you, the regular members of Chan Public and also members of the diaspora. So please like the video, share the video, watch the entire vlog so you can get a full understanding and a better appreciation of everything we are going in Jamaica. So in recent months, we have all seen the set of epic crime scene type of movies where we have all witnessed real live knockings and clappings between security officers and criminal elements in certain sections of Jamaica. Wherever the Beryllium vehicle sets foot, criminal elements lie in wait, trying to take what they may from these security officers. So these Beryllium vehicles are among the most feared, if not the most feared vehicles in Jamaica. Because when the regular members of Chan Public see one of them vehicles, remember me tell you, take with themselves is the order of the day, because no one wants to be caught in any firefight in any vicinity where the Beryllium vehicle is at. Now we have for you this morning some really good news. Members of the Jamaica Constabulary Force put on a decent spot of work. Now police investigators have made a major breakthrough in the investigation into recent attacks on armored couriers. A St. Catherine man is now facing several charges under the new Firearms Act. The anti-gang legislation also, among other laws in relation to the attack on the Beryllium security officers that took place in St. Thomas on Saturday, April 29th. Now the criminal element in question is from Central Village, a place known as Big Lane to be more specific. And that old dirty corner boy is presently on your screen. He has since been identified as 28-year-old Javon Bashford, otherwise known as Bashy in the street, said to be of a Mandak Avenue address in Big Lane, Central Village, St. Catherine. And he has been charged with these following offenses: wounding with intent with use of a firearm, and robbery with aggravation, knockings and clappings with intent with the use of a firearm, the use of a firearm to commit a felony, 2 counts of that, possession of a prohibited weapon, unauthorized possession of ammunition, stockpiling firearms, stockpiling ammunitions, possession of firearm and ammunition with intent to cause damage, being a participant of a criminal organization, malicious destruction of properties, using conveyance to traffic firearms, facilitating the commission of an applicable offense by a criminal organization, and last but definitely not the least, conspiracy to commit robbery with aggravation. Now, if this criminal element is convicted of the possession of prohibited weapon, that particular charge, Bashford faces a mandatory life sentence under the new Firearms Act. Now, detectives from the Counterterrorism and Organized Crime Investigation Branch, we are talking about the CTAC man them, conducted an operation on Jakes Road, North Jakes Road, along Mountain View Avenue in East Kingston, where 2 high-powered rifles and over 70 assorted rounds of ammunition were seized. Bashford was subsequently arrested and taken into custody. He reportedly gave a caution statement in the presence of his attorney. He was interviewed and later charged for the offences them long so. Yeah man, his court date is being arranged. Now that is definitely good news. But look at it though, my peeps. We a big lane him come from, you know. And you see where the police them go hold him with tall up. We out of East Kingston, Jakes Road, another haven for criminal elements. So now we don't say that the reach of these criminals are far and wide, and it's just a handful of men that commit the atrocities right across the length and breadth of certain communities. So you know for sure that a lot of what is taking place in the Jakes Road area and surrounding communities, probably, and I'm not going to say probably, I'm pretty sure that this criminal element here, the boy Bashy from Big Lane over Central Village, is responsible for some of those knockings and clappings. Yeah man. So people need to be aware of these strange faces in their communities and alert the authorities with immediate effect. And all people attack and all people say, yo, you can't trust the police them. Well, I'm telling you this, not all of them cannot be trusted, because I'm pretty sure the police must have garnered the necessary information through whatsoever grapevine they got it from. And he was subsequently arrested and charged and tall up, taken off the streets. Yeah man. So my peeps, all is not lost. We still have a few members of the Jamaica Constabulary Force that is out there doing the work in the right and proper way. So I could give credit where credit is due. And of course, when them falter, we beat them bad just the same. Yeah man. So anyway, make we move on. Now over there in the troubled, crime-riddled parish of St. James, who remember a knockings and clappings are going some time ago, where a man was tricked where a vehicle sale is concerned and get caught up, losing him 3 pints. Now we have a female that the police them charge for that knockings and clappings. But I just given her the police report today, and of course I got pencil it out properly so I can get the fullness of that. Because even though the police charge she for the knockings and clappings, you know, which of course she must be charged also, but she was not the person who actually squeezed the trigger, but she is an accessory before and after the fact. Yeah man, as she make her dirty kind of boy man come clap with the innocent man. Boy, may I tell you, the thing rough out a John shop there. Now 20-year-old Tiandra Reed, a so-called saleswoman from Montego Bay, St. James, has been charged with the knockings and clappings which resulted in the loss of life of a man in what I would describe as a staged car deal. Now, it is alleged that Tiandra Reed contacted the now deceased man, who has since been identified as 42-year-old Robert Harvey, via cell phone, and told him that she had interest in a motor vehicle that he has for sale. Now, according to the police, whilst Harvey waited for the supposed buyers, he was pounced upon by armed criminal elements in a Toyota Corolla Axio motor car, who opened gunfire, hitting him before escaping in the area. It is reported that Reed, that is Tiandra Reed, was aboard the vehicle with the armed criminal elements. The police were summoned, and upon their arrival, Harvey was transported to the hospital where he was pronounced you know what. Now, an investigation was conducted into that brazen and brutal knockings and clappings, and Tiandra Reed was arrested on Tuesday, June 6. She was subsequently charged on Tuesday, June 20, with the knockings and clappings that resulted in the loss of life of the man, and conspiracy to commit murder. And last but most definitely not the least, she was also charged with misprision of a felony after a question and answer session with her lawyer and the police. Now, for those who do not understand what misprision of a felony is, it is defined as follows. One, to be responsible for a crime committed by another, but that person must be in some way connected to or has contributed to the commission of that crime. Now she is presently behind bars. But the actual knockers and clappers in that particular crime is our man. Yeah, man. So on the Spot News Media will most definitely be bringing you full details of that knockings and clappings. And of course, the name and picture will be revealed of the man in question. Now another knockings and clappings go on over there in the parish of St. James, a place known as Portobello. But this knockings and clappings took place just after the knockings and clappings of another man. Now the man in question that we are talking about is the body that was found in the gully in the Farmites community. Now on the Spot News Media, I gave you the full rundown of that yesterday. Now just a quick rundown on what I spoke about in yesterday morning's vlog. So if you missed that vlog, please go over and watch so you can get a better understanding. Now on your screen is a man known as Bethel or Damion in the streets. This man was gunned down by criminal elements in the community of Farm Heights in St. James. Now, a day after, Damion ended up lose 3 pints. And as I stated, all the details of Damion knockings and clappings is in yesterday morning's vlog. Now, a day after Damion lose 3 pints, a next man end up lose 3 pints. But the thing that is common with both knockings and clappings is that the same criminal element is definitely responsible for both. Now a 22-year-old man who has since been identified as Omario Williams, otherwise known as Popsy in the streets, was conned up, taken out in a hail of bullets by criminal elements along a section of Portobello Main Road in the parish of St. James. That took place on Tuesday. Now on your screen is 22-year-old Omario Williams. So according to the police, residents heard the condom a beat sometime about 9:25 a.m. and alerted the police. Upon the arrival of the lawmen, Williams was discovered laying on his side along the roadway, suffering from multiple corn-up wounds all over his body. He was, however, transported to the Cornwall Regional Hospital, where he was pronounced you know what. Now, the common criminal that is involved in both knockings and clappings is this criminal element here, presently on your screen. He has since been identified by his alias as Yam, as in Y-A-M, Yam. Yeah, man. Now, this is a reputed and known knockers and clappers from the Farmites area in St. James. Now, if you know the whereabouts of Yam, any Yam ground, any Yam hill that is presently in hiding, please alert the authorities. Or link on the Spot News Media or any like-minded vlogger Give the information so we can pass it on to the relevant authorities who can make effective change. Now Yam is on the run. We don't know if him reach at the market yet, down a St. Bess, Mobay, Westmoreland, or even down a Coronation Market in a Kingston. But wherever Yam is, we need to find him. Now Yam, this is a warning before the conning. Yeah man. So a word to the wise is always sufficient. So anyway, my peeps, Jashy, the latest update on this Jashy business here. He turned over himself to the Constant Spring Police, where he was questioned in the presence of his attorney, King's Counsel Peter Champagne, and another lawyer man. Now Joshua was questioned by the Constant Spring Police and released. Now we await the outcome of that knockings and clappings of the man along Chartwood Road on June 7th. Yeah man. So I could see how that one turn out, and as I stated, the man them in a grand spend really I try them utmost best for hold on and 1 year. So peace can remain. So anyway, my peeps, we are definitely keeping a close eye on this one as it unfolds. So remember to like, share, subscribe to the channel. Stay tuned to On The Spot News Media as I continue to bring you fresh news and updates in subsequent newscast. On The Spot News Media. Yeah man.